Hello English learners and welcome back to another video. This is Level Up English and my name is Michael, and today it is a scorcher of a day. It's so hot. So at the moment we're going through a heat wave in the UK and perhaps other parts of Europe as well. And yeah, it's very hot. So if you have been watching my previous videos, you might remember that I planned on making a hot video the other day, a couple of weeks ago. And it was very overcast and it wasn't actually that hot in the end. So I made a whole video about English disappointment words, which you can go back and listen to now. But this week the sun has come out and it's very, very hot, almost unbearable for many people. So I thought this would be a good opportunity for me to come down to the park and make a video about these hot words that I planned on sharing before. And actually I should say they're not really about being hot. I've already made a video about words that you can use when it's hot. Today I'm going to be talking more about what you can do when it's hot. A really good word you can use, I think I used it in a previous video, is squinting. To squint, this is the base form of the verb. This is when your eyes kind of go a little bit like smaller. So usually because it's bright, you're squinting and it's quite hard to see. So I might be squinting quite a lot in this video because I am looking right into the sun. Also, you might be able to hear I've got some very loud grasshoppers behind me. And on the other side, there's like a school sports day. So lots of kids playing over there as well. I don't know how they can cope in the heat, but hopefully that's not too loud on the camera. One really good word to know, which is common in many phrasal verbs, is up. Simply just the word up. Usually, when up is used as a phrasal verb, it gives a sense of completion. So one example we could make is finish up, or come on, drink up and let's go. You could just say drink and let's go. But drink up, this phrasal verb, has a feeling of kind of drinking and finishing. Drink up and let's go. Quickly eat up, you're going to miss your dessert. I don't know, eat up. Another one we could say in terms of the weather is to warm up. So the weather is warming up now. It's getting warmer. As I'm making this video, the clouds are separating and it's getting brighter. So I could say it has brightened up. To brighten up is to get brighter. And quite simply, I'm really hoping the weather will cool down soon. So as you might expect, the opposite of warm up could be cool down. Now, we don't say cold down, we say cool down. So I hope the weather will cool down because it's quite unbearable. And I should say, by the way, I know a lot of you will be from countries with much warmer weather than the UK. But keep in mind that we don't really have air conditioning here. And also, the houses we have here are not designed for heat. They're actually designed in a way to keep the heat in. So they're designed for cold weather. So that's why in a lot of people's houses, it can be really, really hot. So earlier this morning, I was just sitting at my desk holding like an ice bag because I had no way of cooling myself down. Another reason I came down to the park today, other than to film a video, was to lounge around. This is a good word to use when you want to relax and rest. To lounge around means to rest, but really not do much at all. Maybe even a little bit of a lazy way. And you will see a lot of people doing that in this weather. People are lounging around, they're resting, they're not really doing much at all. So maybe you could tell me in the comments how much time you spend a day lounging around. How much time do you spend sitting on the sofa, on the bed, scrolling on your phone, lounging around, when maybe you should be doing something else? Could you be studying English instead of lounging around? But obviously, if you're watching these videos, that doesn't count. A slightly more advanced phrasal verb is to while away. To while away. Usually we use it in the phrase to while away one's time. So here I am whiling away my time and waiting for 5 o'clock to come, waiting for the end of the day. While away just means to spend your time in a relaxed way when you have nothing better to do. You're whiling away your time. So if you need to while away some time, what do you do? What do you tend to do when you're killing time, in other words? Another really good example of a phrasal verb that uses up with a sense of completion is to dry up. And as you'll see now here, a lot of the parks around the country have completely dried up. It may be common in your country to see this, but in England it's very strange because we're usually quite a wet country, as I'm sure you know. And the parks here are almost completely yellow. I mean, we've got green trees, of course, but all of the grass is yellow, and this never happens. It looks really bizarre, and it changes the whole look of the countryside. So all of the grass has dried up and it's become barren and empty now, but I'm sure it will come back soon. And now as I sit here, it is beginning to cloud up a little bit, despite my squinty eyes, but it's beginning to cloud up a bit, which I think could be a good thing. I hope it does get a bit cloudier, so it gets a bit cooler. That could be nice. We could also use the phrase cloud over. Literally the clouds are going over the sky and covering that nice blue sky behind it. So it's clouding over a bit now. But yeah, I want to make this a more simple video, so I think I'll leave it here for today. But thank you for watching. I hope you learnt some new words. Let me know if you did. And if you know of any more words that you can use when you're relaxing in the sun or something like that, please let me know. Leave a comment below, and it could be interesting to hear, and maybe other learners can learn from you as well. So thank you so much for watching. I hope you are coping with the heat or the cold, wherever you live, but I will see you in the next video. Goodbye for now.